Hey guys, Joel here, and today I'm going to be doing a flight from Kathmandu to Paro in FSX. Today's aircraft, we're going to be using the Airbus X, the A-319. So without further ado, let's get started. Before anything, we need to go ahead and set up the battery here. So we're going to set both batteries on. That's going to give us enough power here to go down to the MCDU and start up the checklist. So we'll turn on the checklist and begin. If you hear the annoying voice, just
cockpit preparation checklist.
It's fine. She's kind of a biatch sometimes.
Batteries.
Both on.
Electrical power.
Electrical power. We're going to go ahead and switch that on, if I can find it. Aha. Alright.
External power is on.
Navigation lights.
Navigation lights.
Set on.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Landing gear lever.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Checked position.
Speed brake lever.
Checked retracted.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Transponder mode.
Checked standby.
Radio control panel.
Let's see, radio control. I'm going to switch that on.
Set on.
ECAM recall.
What? Beacon recall? Oh, I've never really understood what beacon recall was.
ECAM recall.
Checked.
Anti-skid.
On.
Flight director.
On.
Emergency lights.
Set.
No smoking signs.
Set on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Probe window heat.
Auto.
Air condition.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Electric panel.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps. Let's go and turn the fuel pumps on.
Set on.
Hydraulics.
Is checked.
AccuBrake pressure.
Checked.
Ground proximity warning system.
On.
Electronic flight control system.
On.
ADIRS.
IRS.
Set to nav.
Emergency equipment.
Is checked.
Checklist complete.
Alright, so we have the pre-flight checklist completed. This is going to be part one of a two-part series, I believe. It might be a three-part series if I include the cruise altitude. I might not, I don't know. But anyway, no. This is going to be on the ground. Next video is going to be takeoff and cruise. Episode 3 is going to be landing. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin. First of all, let's see here. We need to go down to the CDU here and set up some default stuff here. According to the flight plan here, it's going to be flight level 330 for our cruise, so we're just going to put that in as a reference. Also as well, we're going to go ahead and go to V1 here. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. We're going to go to initialization, and we're going to align the IRS. And now, let's see, we're going to go over here and turn on these displays, like so. That's about even. Let's see. That's about even right there. So we have the displays aligned here. Now we're going to go ahead and start checklist here before we start boarding the passengers. We need to also go ahead and set the fuel. So we'll go over to load and fuel. Packs today, according to the chart here, we're going to have 114. Start boarding. Control J. There's probably not any jetways here, I don't think. Cargo. 47.4. Or 4,740. What? Oh. 4.7. Nope. 4.8 because we have to round it off. No. 4 point. Actually 4.8, that'll be fine. And fuel, we're gonna have release fuel of 6635, but we're gonna round that off to 7 just to be safe. Load fuel and start boarding. So those are boarding right now. While those are boarding, we can go ahead and start the next checklist. Oh yeah, close doors. We can't quite close the doors because they're still loading. IRS is not aligned yet. So we can head on over here and enter our flight number. Our flight number here is, we're flying Druck Air, so it is Kilo Bravo 401. Kilo Bravo 401. Like so. Still boarding. I might have to go instant in a second, but I'll give you guys a quick briefing of the airport. Kathmandu is kind of a really dangerous airport because of the low visibility usually. As you see, we're kind of socked in with fog right now, but that's alright. We're not landing here, so there's not too much of a big deal. What makes it dangerous is that the minimums to initiate a go-around is very low, so pilots don't have much of a choice once they get low to make a decision because they're already close down to the terrain. Paro, on the other hand, is the second most dangerous airport, tied along with Toncontin International. For any of you guys who thought that Toncontin was the only one, it's paired with Paro because both of them have a very dangerous approach. So, as well, we need to go ahead and go back down to CDU and set up pax weight. Alright, so that's right. Oh shoot, I messed up. I just goofed it. Let's go ahead and re-enter that real quick. So pax is 114. Cargo is 4.7, 4.8. Fuel is 6. Instant. Alright. That's fine. We're just going to go instant because we're not going to wait anymore. The IRS is aligned, so we can go ahead and start the next checklist. Turn copilot on. Return and shut the doors. Let's head over to the CDU. They're going to be talking and whatnot.
Before start checklist.
Windows and doors.
Closed and locked.
APU.
Set on.
APU bleed.
We need to go ahead and put in our destination and arrival, or from the two. So our departing is VNKT. KT, like so, and then we put a slash V Q P R, like that, and then we enter it like that. We return because it's that our cost index is going to be 50 for today. Cruise altitude is flight level 330. Flight number. Oh, we have to enter that again. I don't know why, but it's KB401.
Set on.
External power.
Disconnected and off.
Cabin signs.
On.
Thrust levers.
Performance, we're going to put flaps 1 for takeoff. Thrust levers to idle.
Set.
Parking brake.
Set on.
Bearer reference.
Alright,
Set. 102.
1022. Check. Beacon lights.
alright, so our
Set
first waypoint
on.
here, or our departure here, is going to be from 02, runway 02, and we're going to be using IGRI 1B. Our transition is going to be Kimti, as so, and we're going to insert it into our flight plan, like so. And it's going to give us that arc that's famous here for at Kathmandu. Okay, so now that we have that, we can move it down like so until we get to Kimti. And so from Kimti here, it says that the route is going to be from Kimti to... Where's the route here at? Oh, our airway is going to be G348 to Subsu. SUBSU. So insert that in, and it should give us some waypoints in between. Should give us TOC, Tolmi, Meki, and BBD. Kimti, Tolmi, Meki, BBD, Subsu. So it gave us a couple of them, which is just fine. So from Subsu, we're going to go to TACTI, which is TAKTI. I'm going to put that in, and we're going to put the one that's closest to us, because it makes the most sense. And so from TACTI, it's going to be to PRO, and that's going to end the instrument PRO, like so. And then we're going to put in our arrival, which is just going to be runway 15. Actually, let's see. Yeah, so CF, I don't know what that is. But alright, so now that we have that, we can go back up to here and put it in plan mode. And from there, we can see now, I don't know what CF is. I'm actually going to take that out of the route because it's going to be visual. So it's just going to be V Q P R 15, and we're going to put that there. No. I think we can actually leave this, but just in case here, I'm going to put it in That's the end of the flight plan. So, Yeah, it's gonna work out fine. We'll put that back into standard mode. And now we can start our next phase. We're gonna start the push here. "52 feet. We're gonna push the nose right, or the tail right, and we're gonna move 90 degrees. And we're gonna start.
Flight deck to ground.
Go ahead, sir.
Ground, we have ATC clearance for push and start. Please confirm ground equipment and services are clear.
Roger. The ground equipment and stairs are clear, all doors are closed. Steering pin is in position and we're ready when you are, Captain.
Start pushback.
Roger, sir. Please release your
Parking brakes released.
Alright.
To start and pushback, you can start both engines at your discretion, Captain.
Okay.
Starting the engine is very easy. We just gotta turn it like that and start
Starting
engine 2.
engine 2.
So now we have that. It's gonna push us out. It's actually gonna start rotating us now, almost. Yeah, see. There's a couple errors with this airport. Black squares around the lights, but that's okay because just a problem with DirectX 10. So right now we are pushing back. It's currently dawn.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
I'm gonna start number 1 here. And that's pretty much gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and go to performance here, and we have our V speeds now that we have our departure. So our next phase here, we're gonna have managed, and we want our cruise here. It's gonna be 312. That's gonna be our cruise speed, and that's next phase here. It's gonna be managed 312. Next
Engine
phase
1 is
descent.
stabilized.
We're actually gonna want to descend at a slower speed here, so we're gonna put in 250 slash here. Or actually, let's see, clear. Maybe we can't do that. QNH is
And pushback is
1022.
complete, Captain. Please set your parking brakes.
There we go.
Parking brakes are set.
Okay then, Captain. Tow bar disconnected. You know steering
Oh,
pin is
that's-
removed. All clear
okay.
signal on the right. Have a good run, sir.
We're gonna leave it like that for now, but I forgot this was the approach. But it's gonna be our approach reference. Final is going to be 15 for flaps.
After start checklist.
Engine mode selector.
Or full.
Set.
APU bleed.
Set off.
APU master.
Set off.
Ground spoilers.
Next phase. Go around
Set.
if we have to do that.
Rudder trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
Set.
Flight controls.
Flight controls. Oh yeah. Left.
Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Check. Flaps.
Flaps.
Flaps 1.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Checked.
Ecam door page.
Checked.
Hand signal.
Received.
Checklist complete.
Okay. So that's gonna wrap it up for episode number 1 here. We have part 1 completely wrapped up. So in the next episode, we're going to be taxiing the runway and taking off. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, my name's Joel, and I'll talk to you guys later.